Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we kind of have just like a random collection of segments that we just wanted to come on and talk about. We're going to be starting with some variation of keep and cut. So we have 5 movies that we can keep and 5 that we can cut. And the twist is we are getting them we're getting them in a way where we don't know what's coming. So
it's a blind. It's a blind
choice.
Blind choice. Yeah, blind ranking, blind keep and cut. So you'll go one by one. You'll have to put the movie in a category.
Yeah. So we have categories. So where we picked our 5 out of 5s on Letterboxd. We're doing keep 5, cut 5 there, and then we've picked
our
favorite directors,
and
then favorite genre,
like
favorite most watched genre, and then we have just most anticipated releases in 2026. This year, it's been good so far, and I need to get to the movies like multiple times within the next 2 weeks. But we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yep.
So we'll just go right into keep 5.
Do you want to? You could start.
I'll start. Oh, so I'm starting like I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first movie, we're starting with movies we've given a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So I'm going to give Garrett his 10 movies that he's given a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, and he is going to keep 5, and he's going to have to cut 5. I picked a collection of movies that I think is going to be very hard for him to narrow down just to 5.
We'll see.
So first one, Singing in the Rain.
Oof.
I know this is a favorite of yours.
It is. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut Singing in the Rain. Probably, it's definitely a top 3 musical. Might be number 1. One of my favorite musical ever. But I know how many good movies that I've rated 5s on Letterboxd, and I feel okay cutting Singing in the Rain.
Okay. This is another one. The second one that I'm going to give you is one that I was on the fence about, but I know you really liked it. 2025 release, Sinners.
Oof.
This is a favorite of both of ours.
See, now I don't know what to do, because those first 2 movies are like, I wouldn't say my lower end 5s, but they're not like some of my favorite 5s. And I love Sinners, but I'm going to cut it because Sinners was a 5 on a rewatch. It was a 4.5 on a first watch. Yeah. So I'm going to cut Sinners. I may come back to regret that. Out of those 2, I would have kept Sinners, but I'm fine cutting it. Leave me leeway. I'd rather be able to pick my keeps.
All right. So the next one might be on my list. It might be on your list for me. Sicario. I mean, it's just an absolute classic.
An auto keep for me in my top 10 favorite movies ever. Josh Brolin is fabulous. Who plays the girl?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt, great.
Emily Blunt. Benicio.
Benicio, fabulous. Like Sicario, I love the story. The second one was really good, even though it doesn't have the highest rating.
I need to watch De Soldado.
There supposedly is a third one. I'm not sure how
true
that is, but
I think there is a third coming.
Sicario is an easy keep for me. Top 10.
I think Sicario also is one that got better on a second watch. First watch, I think it can be a little bit hard to really like understand the scope of what's going on. Mm-hmm. But then, like, there's so many things going on in the movie, like visually and just like plot
the night vision shot could give it a 5 on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's magic on screen.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go with Almost Famous. Have a Penny Lane Funko behind Garrett. I don't know if it's visible in the frame.
Almost Famous is gonna be another keep.
Okay.
It's probably my second favorite coming of age movie ever, behind Empire Records. It's probably in my top 10. It was in my top 10, solidified. It's probably somewhere near 12 to 13 range now, but Almost Famous is so good. Penny Lane, iconic.
Yeah.
Just Such a fun movie. I've watched it, I think, 3 times. It's been a 5 every time.
I think I was too harsh on it. I really do.
It was so...
Especially with how much I like Dazed, and I think Dazed
it's really good. Movie. It's really good. I like where I'm at right now.
Okay. So...
Are you shocked by any choices?
I'm not. I'm not at all. I wanted to put Singing in the Rain first just to see where you were at. Because I didn't know what you were going to... So, all right. Next is a movie that I'm just ashamed to say I haven't seen yet, but Dead Poets Society.
Oh, this is tough because you've gone a very different route with each movie. Oh, Dead Poets. I'm going to cut.
Okay.
Dead Poets Society. This is by far the hardest decision I've had to make of these 5 movies so far. I love Dead Poets Society. It's fabulous, but between that and oh my god, why am I blanking? Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is better, I think, for Robin Williams movie. And I just saw Dead Poets Society recently, so like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you would if that was your rewatch.
I'd seen it briefly. I watched it with Maddie, so like it wasn't really. I watched like half of it, but it was very, very good. But I'm gonna have to cut it. I need to keep space.
All right.
Halfway through.
Next I'm gonna go with the second Lord of the Rings. Is that Two Towers?
The Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers. Wow.
I was between that and the first. I thought you said you liked the first a little bit less, so.
I love the Two Towers, and I can't wait to watch Return of the King. Oh God, I just don't know if I can keep it. But then having 4 cuts, I don't know what else. Like, Sicario and Almost Famous are over the 4 other movies you've given me so far. I'm going to cut it. I just don't think...
that is shocking.
Leaving only 1 cut left, which might screw me over here. I don't think I've had enough time to let it marinate, as well as if I had seen the 3rd movie, maybe I would be able to give a better opinion on which one is my favorite and like have more feelings towards it, like knowing
but you just watched
the complete story. But again, it was a recent watch.
Okay.
But it very, very good. That may have been a mistake, but we'll continue.
All right.
4 movies left. I have 3 keeps, 1 cut.
Yeah, I think you've done well, honestly. I think the sequencing for me was not the best in the first half, but
those are 2 really hard.
Next, I'm going Django. I think that's your favorite Tarantino, right?
Django's a keep pretty easily.
I figured.
Django is probably still in my top 5. I rewatched it a couple weeks ago. My favorite Tarantino, Jamie Foxx is fantastic. Christoph Waltz and Leo, both fantastic as well. Yeah, just my favorite Tarantino, top 5 favorite movie of all time. Django, easiest keep so far.
Yeah, it's an absolute classic. All right. Now I'm going to go, this is the only one I was on the fence for giving you.
Okay.
Because I think you're going to keep it, but Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, keep. Number 1 movie ever. Not much to say. Swayze. Easy keep, which now I'm loving the fact that I cut Lord of the Rings, because now I have the option here.
So, Interstellar.
Shit. See, now I don't know what to do, because there's a lot of movies that are in my top 10 that last movie could be. Like, if that's Shawshank,
could be none.
Godfather 2. If that's, I know Forrest Gump I don't have rated, so it's probably not on there. But like, Prisoners. Oh shit! I'm going to keep Interstellar. I'm going to leave it up to chance for the cut. I'm going to keep Interstellar. I watched it. I hate to admit it. I watched it for the first time. What? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, and it was mind blowing. I was emotional the whole time. The 3 hours felt like too little of an amount of time for that movie. McConaughey was brilliant. I mean, I'm ashamed that it took me that long. I thought I knew the ending. I was like, oh, why should I watch this?
I know.
I didn't know the ending at all, and it was...
Spoilers for nobody who's seen... If you haven't seen Interstellar,
Fabulous.
probably not watched the video, but you saw, I'm guessing, when he's in like that... When he goes into the black hole, when he sees...
I saw him seeing Murph at the end. I saw him going into Murph's when she was like on her deathbed. I've seen that clip.
Oh, so you didn't even... Okay.
I've seen the meme, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like... Yeah, no. So, like... I was like, oh, he obviously comes back to life. But it's so much more than that. And
it's a masterpiece.
Unbelievable. Let's see.
All right, last
I make
movie.
A mistake?
I think you made a mistake. Godfather Part 2. So...
I said it that would be one of the ones... I had to take the risk. Godfather Part 2 is my second favorite movie ever. And I'm really disappointed that it's going to end up on this side. But I love this list I have.
Yeah, I think it's a good list.
If I were to flip anything, it would be Interstellar, probably.
I think what I should have done is just came out hot with like Dirty Dancing, Django, and then put these in the middle and finished off. But, I mean...
Having Godfather 2 in the cut section sucks, but... I'm happy. I think this is a good list. I think I am really happy where this is at. Like, I think it's a good list.
All right.
So now, to the fun part. We're going to move on to Ben here. Yeah. I think I made a great list. I picked a lot of movies that I have also seen, so I can kind of see where your head's at. But we have different opinions on a lot of these movies.
There are a couple here that I'm expecting that you haven't seen to be on here. But
I can tell you the big one.
Let's go. Let's just go right into it.
Whiplash. First movie, Whiplash.
All right. I love Whiplash so much, but it's going to be a cut. I mean, I feel like I didn't even have to think twice just because it's not my favorite Chazelle, and I'm not taking two Chazelles on here. And I love it. I really do. But I'm just going to have to leave it and hope that this doesn't come back to bite me.
Okay. Second movie. The Batman. Robert Pattinson's The Batman.
This is really hard because...
One of your favorites.
So it was in my Letterboxd 4 for a while, and...
Lift that side a little bit. There you go.
This was in my Letterboxd 4 for a while, and I love it, and I don't know what else he picked here. Like... All my top 4 are still available, but I think I'm going to have to keep it. This is my favorite Batman movie, and I understand that might be a hot take. Right now, 22, I think. It was like towards the end of the pandemic. I just am absolutely in love with this movie. I love Pattinson. The direction from Matt Reeves is unbelievable. Yeah. Zoe Kravitz. Yep. I mean, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, one really, really good.
And I can't wait for part 2, which might take a little longer than expected, but it'll be worth the wait.
Okay, third movie, Scream, the original Scream.
I have to keep it. I know I'm gonna end up fighting myself for taking Batman, but Scream is one. A pod's coming out tomorrow about Scream that we did. It's just one of the best movies ever. And if anyone,
I agree. It's so good.
I don't know what the general, like, is it at a cult classic consensus, or is it like if you like movies, you like Scream? I feel like that's what it should be.
I think it's cult. I think it's cult classic still. I think
because if you look at the Letterboxd, it's probably one of those scales where it's like
a lot of 5s, no 4.5s, a lot of 4s.
But it's classic, and so are 2, 3, and 4 are also worth a watch. Just putting that out there.
Okay, so 2 cuts, 2 keeps, 1 cut so far.
Yeah.
Another one that I think you might keep. We're gonna go with Parasite.
I love it. I really, really love it. One of the That's one of the movies that I feel like I should call a film. I feel like I shouldn't call it a movie. But I think I'm going to cut it. Because the way I'm thinking about these keeps, I don't know how you thought of it. But, I'm thinking, if I'm keeping 5 to watch for the rest of my life, Parasite might not come up on that list just because it's not exactly the most fun watch.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Like,
agree.
it's
and
an
especially
amazing
being
movie,
in Korean, it's hard.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, Mad Max Fury Road. One of the best action movies ever. The best, probably. In my opinion.
It's probably my
the
favorite.
Best action
Pure,
movie
just
Yep.
2 hours of adrenaline. I'm gonna cut it though.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut it. I've been meaning to rewatch it and then also watch Furiosa, but it's been a while, and I think I'm gonna favor movies I've seen more recently.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I might regret that, but I hope
halfway through. How are you feeling with your list? I think we were the same. 2, 3.
Yeah, we
were 2, 3
were.
halfway through.
The reason I feel good is because you haven't mentioned. Now I don't know if you put I don't know if you put any of my top 4 on here or all of it, but I still have room for those. Mm-hmm. I feel fine.
Okay. The next movie, Jack Nicholson, The Shining. I have an idea of what you should do, but I'm not gonna.
I don't know. So because I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut it.
One cut left.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But these are all 5 out of 5s to me. The Shining, I just think, from a rewatching standpoint, the first 2 acts, like the third act is one of the best ever, but I think the first 2 can be a little bit, can take its time to get going. But hopefully I don't go to regret that.
Okay. Next movie up is going to be Inglourious Bastards.
Keep.
Instant
Keep. Because that's that's probably my favorite Tarantino. Christoph Waltz is just a powerhouse, and
I spelled that wrong.
I think you might have been alright.
There's no R. I ran out of
yeah.
space. It's fine.
That's fine.
Instant keep there.
Instant Keep. I don't like. It's just one of the best movies ever made. Probably my favorite Quentin. Like I said. I think the way that you feel about Django is how I feel about Inglourious. Like, I think Django's like maybe 15 minutes too long, but I think Inglourious earns every bit of its runtime. Like, when there are only some movies where you say the movie and instantly like scenes pop into your head.
Yeah.
Like, for me, The Shining is not that type of movie. Like, for me, Mad Max is not that type of movie where I'm like, oh, the blank scene, but in Inglourious, the opening scene, the bar scene, the final scene when Brad Pitt carves the swastika onto Hans Landa's forehead, like, it's just an absolute, the Bear Jew, it's a classic.
Okay. Next movie is Get Out.
Keep. Easy. Probably the movie I've seen the most in my life. Maybe, if not the most, top 3. But, wait, have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Did you? It was before Letterboxd,
Yeah.
so. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I think it's fabulous. Probably the best horror movie I've ever seen.
I mean, I think
No, Scream is better, but
Scream is definitely better, but
Get Out's unbelievable.
Get Out also another one. I've probably seen it over the course of like the past 4 years, like 10 times, and it'll be like, oh, it's Garrett's first time watching it, or it's Cole's first time, or like, oh, like whatever. But it's one that is meant to be watched multiple times. I think it's very short, and the third act, once again, just one of the best ever.
Yep.
I feel great where I'm at right now.
All right.
I think these last 2 are going to be hard, though.
I kind of messed it up. Moonlight.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut. And it's nothing against Moonlight. Moonlight is an amazing, amazing movie. I remember I teared up multiple times during that movie just because I think it's one of the most like real and honest like portrayals of just like someone's life, bullying, the like coming of age part. I would say like arguably it's a coming of age movie too. Mahershala is so good.
Yep. Okay.
But I don't think I'm gonna regret that.
Final movie. You made the right choice. Dune Part 2.
Okay, yeah.
As-
What I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna come down to a Departed and Dune, and at that point, I didn't know. I really didn't know where I was gonna go, but I think I made the right choice every step of the way.
Would you switch anything?
I don't think I would, honestly.
No, I think you did well. You definitely did well.
I feel like this is. Yeah, I feel like this is perfect. I mean, all of those other fives, I really do enjoy those movies, but the five that I picked, like, I didn't know if you were gonna go like Scarface or like Prisoners, or Sicario. There were a lot of different directions. The Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
So, those would have made it a little tougher, but
Yeah.
I feel good about this. All right, for our second criteria of the keep 3, cut 3, we're switching to 3 movies just for the
Amount we've seen.
Yeah, for the amount we've seen, and also
Time.
just for time purposes.
Yeah.
So we've picked our favorite genres. I would say crime is definitely my favorite,
Yep.
and romance is definitely Garrett's favorite. So
This is going to be impossible.
I think this is.
I can tell you that.
I
now.
think this is going to be really hard for you.
It's 3 and 3, right?
3 and 3, yes. Okay. This first one, I mean, true romance. It has romance in its name. Would you call it a true romance movie? I don't know, but I think it's enough of.
So true romance is the first movie.
Yes. Also, one that I considered for the 5 out of 5 thing.
I'm going to cut it, and here's why. If it's in terms of movies, I would keep it 100%. But I think in terms of the category, I don't view it as much as a romance as I'm probably going to view the rest of these movies. So I'm going to keep my list pure and put True Romance in the cut. True Romance is probably going to end up being the best movie on this list. Maybe my favorite movie on this list. But in terms of romance, if I'm basing it off of how good of a movie is and how good the romance is in the movie, I'm going to cut it.
Okay.
Even though I love it. If Quentin had kept that script, it would be his best movie ever.
All right. One I haven't seen, but I know you liked it a lot. Before Sunrise.
Wow. I mean, I'm going to keep it. I think it is probably the second best romance story ever told. The dialogue that Linklater comes up with for this movie, and the fact that it was based off of his true life, is shocking. Shocking, unbelievable. Hawke, and I forget the woman's name. I'm sorry, I forget the woman's name, but Ethan Hawke and this woman have the most unbelievable chemistry. I've seen 2 of the 3 movies, and they are just as good as. Did you say Before Sunrise or Sunset?
Sunrise.
So that's the second one. Oh no, that's the first one. That's the first one. Oh yeah, 100% keep. Great movie.
Okay. Second, When Harry Met Sally.
Number 1, automatic keep. Automatic keep. It is the greatest rom-com ever, in my opinion. I think Meg Ryan is the queen of rom-coms. And then, what the hell's the guy's name?
I just saw an Instagram post about him.
I got it. Hold on. Meg Ryan.
Is it Tom?
It's Billy Crystal.
Yeah, Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, fabulous. Best rom-com ever. Of course it was Rob Reiner. It just had to be.
Yeah.
Amazing. Easy 5 out of 5. Best rom-com ever. Easy keep.
Okay.
Only 1 keep left, 2 cuts.
This is also another fringe.
Okay.
But I would say that it's a romance. Letterboxd categorizes it as a romance. I'm gonna go Vertigo.
Oof.
You gave it a 5, which I was
loved
shocked
Vertigo.
by.
I loved Vertigo. I'm gonna cut it though.
Okay, that's kind of what I expected.
I haven't seen it in a while, which also is playing into it. I loved the romance in that, actually. And the scene of them in the museum is unbelievable. But, kind of like, nowhere, there's a lot more romance in Vertigo than True Romance, I think. But
yeah, it's a fascination.
It's fringe. I love where these two movies are probably better movies than these two movies, but in terms of romance
storyline,
Before Sunrise and Harry Met Sally, I feel really good right now. This scares me though because I have a ton of romance movies. These final two.
Okay, right. La La Land.
I'm thinking of cutting it.
Really?
Seriously thinking of cutting it. I'm gonna cut La La Land.
Wow.
Shockingly.
Wow. I'm surprised you didn't put it on my fives list.
I'm going to cut La La Land. I love La La Land. It is a 5, in my opinion. I just don't... I said this to you all. I don't know how much I like that romance, though.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know how much I like their relationship. Like, I think the romance is fabulous. I just don't like... Her going back to the bar is obviously, like, so depressing.
I think her going back to the bar, that's probably the best close to a romance I've seen. And I haven't seen that many, but...
When Harry Met Sally's, I think, is a better
close.
But
I think montage is kind of what puts the cherry on top.
The key of me cutting La La Land here is because there's a lot of romance movies that I've seen that I would rather rewatch over La La Land. But I think I made a mistake, but I'm gonna live with it. Because I think I have a feeling you gave me a good one here.
Okay. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh, I'm perfectly okay with this list.
You just rewatched it. I didn't know that was a 5 out of 5 for you.
Second best rom-com ever. Very close to When Harry Met Sally. On a rewatch, Harry Met Sally might go under it. But How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, McConaughey, Kate Hudson. Prime Kate Hudson is just on a different level. Just like Penny Lane.
Yeah.
And, I mean... Rewatching that the other day, I was smiling the entire time. I mean, it's it's the second best rom-com ever. It has a real argument when Harry Met Sally. I really love this list. These 3 movies are probably...
I'm surprised you cut True Romance and La La Land, to be honest.
What, you think I would have switched these two?
No, I felt like starting with True Romance, even though it's not a romance, like it kind of is because that's the driving behind it. But the story that ensues is not really that romantic.
No, but I think I love this list. These are 3 generational romance movies. I would look at these as non-romance. This is definitely romance. But, I don't know. I'm actually really happy. I'm more happy with this list than my 5s.
Leaving Godfather off is unforgivable.
Yeah, I mean, leaving Godfather sucks, but not bad. I'm interested to see what you're going to do here.
Yeah, this is going to be tough because I am... Crime is... Every time I watch a crime movie, I text Garrett and I say, this is just the best genre ever. There's so many different stories you can tell. I mean, like, here, this just opens it up to so many movies, like... Recently watched The Town for the first time. What the hell? I recently watched The Town for the first time. Amazing. Like, any Scorsese, really. Mm-hmm. This is hard.
All right. So, first movie we are going to start with is a 2025 movie, One Battle After Another. This is based off of Letterboxd's Crime.
Okay, I'm going to cut it.
Okay.
I haven't... Because... I just haven't really... I haven't rewatched it, and I have wanted to, but the length is like a little bit much, I think. I think it could have been like 2:30. But like, I mean...
I haven't seen it,
If we're talking about Leo performances, that's 1,000% in probably his top 3. I mean, he was everything in that movie.
All right. Next movie up, Prisoners.
Keep. I would not forgive myself if I
cut
it. I just think The way that story unfolded was, I couldn't have even guessed, and I can't remember if I even had a remote idea of whether or not like the grandma was involved, or I didn't know where it was gonna go. It's fantastic from Denis. Roger Deakins shot the movie just unbelievable.
All right, next movie, American Gangster.
I want to cut this don't write it down yet, because I'm just talking through my process. I want to cut it because of what I think could be there. Like, Departed wasn't on my fives list, so it could be there. Goodfellas could be there. Heat could be there, and that only leaves one. Maybe should I have cut Prisoners? No, Frank Lucas, I think I'm gonna have to cut you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cutting American Gangster.
American Gangster is...
Chase Marsico would be.
I know, he'd be disgusted. I do think American Gangster is probably one of the more underrated crime movies, because when, like, gangster movies in general, people are like Godfather, Goodfellas, Departed, Casino, but American Gangster deserves to be in that group.
Okay. The next movie up, one of your most recent watch, The Town.
Keep it. I probably, if I knew The Town was coming, I would have kept American Gangster. But The Town was amazing. Affleck wrote and directed and starred. He's great. Blake Lively. My God.
She's unbelievable.
John Hamm also. Shout out Don Draper. John Hamm was great. Why? Like, I'm thinking, why did John Hamm not take more of the, like, handsome but tough and rugged police chiefs or FBI agents like he is in this, trying to catch the bad guy? Because I think he was great in it. Jeremy Renner, just amazing movie.
Okay. Memories of Murder.
Cut.
Okay.
I mean, I think when I rewatch that movie, I'm going to regret not keeping it, because it is really good. And it is, I mean, what Fincher movie? I think Fincher was just, like, extremely obsessed with that movie. And it was a huge influence on Zodiac, and you can really tell when you're watching Zodiac, but also the way that both of these stories unfold. And I'm sorry for Garrett and anybody else, but the Memories of Murder, the case on that killer is still unsolved. So the movie ends with no real, the bow does not get put on it because the killer is still out there. And Zodiac is kind of similar, but Memories of Murder, I can't say enough about it, but I just can't keep it.
I think you made the correct choice again. The final movie, Heat.
I mean, I'm wearing the shirt. This is just, we did a pod about it. Me and Rick did a pod about it. I'll save the spiel because you can go watch that. But it's iconic.
Any changes you would make? Any?
I don't know. I mean, if we're thinking pure crime, like, I think crime, like, I'm gonna have a good time with this movie. Take that how you want, but I think American Gangster is more fun than Prisoners. Like, Prisoners is a heavy...
Very.
Like, you're not like, oh, I'm bored, like, I want to watch an hour of a movie before I go to bed, I'm going to fire up Prisoners. Nobody is going to say that. But I think in terms of, is it a better movie? Definitely. I like it. I think it turned out really well. Let's move on to the final topic here for today's video. We're going to be talking about some 2026 movies. I think 2026 is a really good year for movies. We obviously have The Odyssey, Dune 3. We have Doomsday, which I will not be tuned in for, but I know that people are very excited about it. We have the new Tom Cruise movie. Yep. So why don't you just tell us what you are most excited for this year?
Yeah, I'm going to run through my list first because I know you have a lot more to talk about than these. My number one is by far Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day, I didn't even mention.
New Spielberg, by far my favorite director. It's a Spielberg movie. Not more much to talk about. Spielberg and Aliens go together perfectly, by far. Odyssey 2, just Christopher Nolan. I mean, so many famous actors, so talked about. I mean, has to be up there. Dune 3 is number 3 on my list, even though I haven't really seen the first two.
I
I'm
think
still
what
excited
you do
is I watched 1 and 2 and then go and see 3, like all in a very short time together. I think it's going to be unbelievable.
I think they will bring back 1 and 2 in theaters.
Yeah.
Before they put 3 in.
And
I'm
so
almost
then,
positive.
I'll see them. That it has to be up there. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is number 4 for me. I have not seen any other Spider-Man movie except for Into the Spider-Verse. I think is the one with.
You didn't see any of the Tobys or Andrews?
No, I've never
really?
seen any of the Tobey.
Though I have,
Into
I'm the
Spider-Verse
other way.
Miles or which one? No Way Home.
No Way.
No Way Home is
That's
the
the
only
one with like Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
And
No Way Home is the only one that I've seen. Tom Holland, all the other Spider-Mans coming back, but it was fabulous. I loved it. Saw it in theaters with a bunch of my friends. Such a great movie. So I'm excited to see where they go with the story. Digger 5, new Tom Cruise movie. I don't know much about it, but Tom Cruise is fabulous. Has to be up there. And then I have Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. Because
you recently got into the.
I just watched Infinity War and Endgame, and they were both unbelievably good movies, like ridiculously good. That I'm going to start watching more Avengers, watching more superhero movies. So I'm excited to see Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doomsday.
Yeah, and my thing is, why do you
And
cast
it's great.
him as Doctor Doom unless I know Smith was telling me there's a comic where Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what they're doing. I
yeah,
thought
I don't
Iron
know.
Man died in
He
the
did
last
die.
Avengers.
I mean,
but
Iron Man died, so it's spoiler, massive spoiler. But no, yeah, those are my top 6. I do have to give an honorable mention. My number 1 by far of the year was The Devil Wears Prada 2. By the time we're filming this, it has been out for a week.
Yes.
On the dot. I still haven't gone to see it. I'm upset at myself. I just haven't found the
Same.
time. It's finals week.
I'm very upset.
But definitely next week I'm going to see Devil Wears Prada 2. I had to give it an honorable mention, but it already has came out, so it's not on my list. But yes, that is my top 6 movies that I am most excited for. And another honorable mention to Backrooms. I hate horror movies. I am not a horror movie fan. But after watching Scream, I learned to embrace it. I think Backrooms will terrify me. There's a good chance I'll walk out of the theater if I go see it in theaters. But it looks really good. I am excited to see it.
Yeah, so on that note, while you brought that up, because Backrooms is on my list as well, I want to touch on a few horror movies that I'm a massive horror movie fan. First genre that I really fell in love with. But Backrooms, 20-year-old director. The fact that somebody my age is directing a movie with, I know I'm going to say this name wrong, but Atijal Ejiofor? Ejiofor?
He's the
in
guy
12
in
Years a Slave,
yeah.
and he's Frank Lucas's brother.
He's also in Amistad. He's a
I was gonna just for fun throw that on the list at 6. But Backrooms looks like it's gonna be really interesting. I'm also excited to watch Hokum, which I know is already out, Adam Scott, and Obsession, which has really good reviews. Excited for that. In the future, Superman, I mean not Superman, it is the Superman DCU, James Gunn, Clayface. I'm excited for that. I think that this story is really interesting. I'm curious to see which way they go with Clayface's arc, like kind of which comics they base it on. But I think the story of him as a villain is great. I'm going to try and go fast here. Disclosure Day, obviously. Yeah. Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, Coleman Domingo, Spielberg. Now, Spielberg hasn't put out like a quote-unquote acclaimed movie in some time, but I think this could be it. It's been in production for a while. I'm also going to shout out Devil Wears Prada 2. Already came out, but it's been getting pretty good reviews.
Yeah.
For a legacy sequel, I think it's supposed to be pretty solid. Then Digger by Tom Cruise, or not by Tom Cruise, but directed by Alexander G. Inarritu, did Birdman. He got Leo his first best actor Oscar. I'm excited to see where this goes. Apparently, he's in prosthetics. He's in a gray-haired wig. He has a nose prosthetic. So I'm excited for that. And then my final four, obviously, so Dune 3 and The Odyssey, those are givens. Dune 3, I'm fully convinced is going to be the best movie I've ever watched. I'm fully convinced. I started reading the Dune Messiah book that it's based on, and I am already beyond excited to see Robert Pattinson play Scytale. The Odyssey, I know a trailer came out and people are kind of shitting on the dialogue because I don't know if you saw it, but Tom Holland was like saying dad, like my dad's coming home soon, and people are like they didn't talk like that back then, but I don't think it's gonna matter. And then my last two, I know I've given 10 that I'm excited for this year, I think, but like I said, this is gonna be a good year. We already had the drama and Project Hail Mary. The Adventures of Cliff Booth. Now, David Fincher's directing this. Brad Pitt starring, and it's the Tarantino script. If Tarantino didn't have his stupid I'm only making 10 movies rule, he likely would have been directing this, but I guess he didn't want to do...
When does Heat 2 come out? Next year?
Heat 2 is 2027, yeah. But I think The Adventures of Cliff Booth, the dopamine rush that I got when I saw that trailer for the first time Super Bowl Sunday was... I think it's going to be unhinged. Hopefully this is a return to form for Fincher. And lastly, Wild Horse 9, directed by Martin McDonagh. Now, I don't know if you've heard of his movies. 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri is one. Banshees of Inisherin, In Bruges. I am excited for the Malkovich and Sam Rockwell duo. Because Sam Rockwell, which I haven't seen much of what he's been in, he's fantastic in 3 Billboards. And John Malkovich I was laughing my ass off when I was watching him in Burn After Reading. Also, Steve Buscemi supporting, Parker Posey supporting. So that's another one that I'm really excited for. And I've said this multiple times, but I think that this is going to be one of the better movie years this decade. If you look at 2020, 21, and honestly even 22, they were pretty slow years.
Yeah.
I would say the same for 23. But now rebounding post-pandemic, I mean, the
heading into a new one.
Heading into a new one. Please, God, don't let us. But I think that this has the possibility for the best movie I will ever watch in my life. Wow. So. That was... My computer's about to die. My computer's at 8% right now. Came in at 56 minutes. A little bit longer than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a little shorter. But put this out maybe next week, 2 weeks. But, yeah, just let us know. We're open to kind of just any ideas for more categories, more things you want to cover. Coming into the summer... I do want to kind of expand what we do.
Yeah. We'll get back to the reviews. But...
So what we could do is throw one of these category things in with a sports segment and a pop culture. But whatever, we'll see.
Keep cut with movies and sports. Be just like that.
So we'll thank you guys for watching. We'll get this out whenever, and as always, leave us some comments and let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, and we'll see you in the next video.